I made this Joe Rogan automation page that grabs Rogan's content, identifies the best moments, clips it out, and uploads it. Did like 20 million views and 5,000 subscribers in the first month, and now I'm gonna teach that all to you in this video on top of 3 other YouTube automations. Now it's cool because you guys are going to see the automations that are currently printing money, but what I'm really excited to show you guys is the last automation in today's video. This is the most cutting edge AI content creation automation that I have made, and so I'm gonna break that entire thing down for you, and that's gonna be released to my community probably in the next couple of days. So really quick, we're going to talk about the table of contents for today, and every single business model that you see in today's video has a corresponding automation tech stack that we have going along with it. So let's get into the video. Number 1, guys, YouTube music. So what we have in this top right corner here is the Lo-Fi Girl, who's probably the #1 live streaming video channel in the entire world. Okay, they have been live streaming for the past like 20 years, and every single day they're pulling in hundreds of thousands of views. And if you guys don't believe me, so here we have the Lo-Fi Girl on this website called Social Blade, where it gives us all of the behind the scenes data. And you see here that, you know, this is now a 9-year-old channel. They have 2 billion views and 14 million subscribers. Now their prediction here is that they're generating anywhere from $9,000 to $144,000 a month, but the thing is, it's way more than that, because as a YouTuber, I actually know how this CPM stuff works, and per 1,000 views, you're gonna make around $3 to $4. So if they're doing 1 million views divided by 1,000, and then we'll grab that 1,000 number and we'll multiply it by the average CPM on YouTube, which is around $5. On average, they're probably making $5,000 a day, which is actually more like $150,000 a month. So when you go back and you look at this estimated monthly earnings, they're actually on the higher end of that. What really blew my mind in this specific automation industry is the fact that there's channels that are popping up out of nowhere that are absolutely crushing it. So if we head back to our presentation, the crazy thing about this channel here is that they're only a couple of weeks old, and at the pace that they're going on, their first month should do $300,000. And the advantage that they have over the Lo-Fi Girl is that the entire thing was made with AI. And I'm going to show you exactly how they're doing that in this next step. So let's head into our make automation. First, actually, let me just show you guys proof that this channel is also exploding. So it's called What Is Blank. That is their YouTube channel. So if we head back to the same platform and we just type in What Is Blank, we'll be able to see that this channel was literally created on September 18th, which is like a month and a half ago. They have generated 77,000 subscribers, and they're only at 125,000 subscribers, and they're doing 3 million views this month. So if we look at their views per day, we can see that they're doing around 50,000 views. And if we go back into our calculation, so 50,000 divided by 1,000 times 5. So this channel already is doing $250 a day and approximately $7,500 a month, and they started 45 days ago. So now let's hop into this automation that I can show you exactly how they're doing this. So this is my version of the automation if I were to recreate this, and honestly, given how lucrative this seems, I'm actually going to try it myself, and you guys will get updates with that in the future, and you guys can try it out yourself because I'm giving you this automation. But basically, the way that this works is we asked ChatGPT to create 100 titles and 100 prompt descriptions of different lo-fi songs. So if we open up the response here, I can actually show you that this result actually gave us 100 different titles and 100 different prompts for us to then send to a music creating AI. This automation, we make a request for each individual file to be pushed through this automation one at a time. We go through this AI app called Sono.ai, which actually just creates your music. Once that goes through, we put it through a sleep module, we get the song output, then we grab the URL, we turn that URL into an MP3, and then we upload it as a file to Google Drive so that it's publicly viewable. We can send an update to our Airtable that this automation is done and we don't have to recreate this exact same playlist, and we can send a webhook to our auto upload automation. So then what that would look like once this automation completes is that we then can head over to our auto upload and everything just uploads all at once. Given our approval, right? So the webhook comes in from the previous step that I just spoke about, right? Because it just finished, and it goes through this entire process, and then before you know it, your video is now live on YouTube, and hopefully you can start growing compared to that What Is Blank channel. So that's the first YouTube automation. Yeah, so the next one is the actual repurposing of already made content that I was talking about earlier. So I'm going to talk about the Joe Rogan example. So you would manually grab a video online and you would send it into a TikTok TikTok video clips creator, okay? So this is like the speedrun version. So you basically just grab a video, come to this CapCut editor tools, which costs $10 a month, and you put the entire file in here. Then it should output multiple different videos that you can then repurpose and upload on your YouTube channel. So once you get the clips, you can then just head back over to the run upload automation and you would just change out what this webhook would be. So in this example, this would be slightly changed, but since you're all learning with me, you understand that like this can always evolve to a different webhook that gets triggered. So in this example, the webhook that gets triggered from these videos being uploaded to a Google Drive this time. But the entire process is the exact same, and you guys will have this entire breakdown in my school community anyways. Number 3 is the baseless model, and this can be done in any niche in the world. And so I'm just gonna show you guys what the automation itself looks like for this one. Let's assume that the niche that we're gonna be in is NBA basketball, and we want to find the best news in the NBA and recreate it for ourselves with a Faceless channel. So the way that this will work is we will scrape our competitors' data and their most recent videos. It'll then be put into our Airtable where we upload the competitor data. We can then grab that competitor data and we'll convert their video to an audio. Once we do that, we can then get our competitor's transcript. Once we get the competitor's transcript, we can then create our new script with our own prompt, right? So we're actually creating a brand new script in this step, and we're sending it to our cloned voice. So once I have that script created, I can then send it to a Luma Labs video. And the reason why you want to have the script sent over here is so that Luma Labs knows what B-roll video to make for your actual Faceless video. It'll then create that. Once your video is created, you'll have this completion step here, and then we can use this tool called JSON to video, which will merge the audio and the video together into one. And then we can send that webhook to our auto upload automation. It uploads videos automatically. The only things that will change when you use this automation is the webhook and the accounts that you're uploading on. That's the only thing that really changes. This is what I'm most excited for. And the business model of the AI avatar is basically like your personal brand on steroids. So you can be creating videos of yourself at scale in any industry and any niche that you want. And there's 2 reasons why I think that this is really important for you guys to pay attention to. Number 1 is that I think people cloning other people is about to go away. I think there's about to be regulations because I shouldn't be able to be allowed to create a video of LeBron James this accurately. So once that regulation gets passed, we should only be able to make avatars we have specific approval of. And so in this AI avatar, which I think is the new meta, you can now build your own personal brand at scale. You can do it in an automation flow. So there's this guy, his name is Varun Maya, okay? And he's currently sitting at 757,000 followers on Instagram. And I would say about 80% of his content is AI generated. So let me show you how these videos look, and then I'll show you what we're working on because it's pretty identical. So
why so many games these days require you to go through a narrow passage? Well, there's a reason for it.
The audio, the video, the hand gestures, AI generated, but it's done such a good job that it's very hard to tell the difference. And that's thanks to this tool called HeyGen. Gave us their API to use in our own automations. And so we can now create clones of yourself and run it in these automations for you, which is why I think our community is going to be extremely powerful in this sense. The previous automation that's running behind the scenes that grabs data from our competitors and puts it into this Airtable flow. So once the new competitor data gets scraped, this automation runs. We grab the specific file that we need and then we run this automation. So the first step is we convert the video to audio, we transcribe the competitor's script, we then create our own script, we send that new script to HeyGen for them to create the cloned video of us. While that's happening, we need to put this automation to sleep for a bit, and then we go and grab that end video and we can upload it to Google Drive for someone to like approve. So like, let's say there's like a video manager on your team. He can now just wait for these videos to arrive in Google Drive and he should be good to go.
ChatGPT just got a massive upgrade. It can finally search the internet.
Okay, so it's pretty good. Like the emotions of my video character and stuff like that will become better and more believable, but it's all about just showing you that the automation itself is functional, and there's going to be a full tutorial coming in the next few days. Basically, guys, these are the 4 different YouTube automation models that I think you guys should really pay attention to, because I think AI is literally breaking YouTube right now, and this is like the greatest opportunity for you guys to infiltrate one of these automation opportunities and start printing money.